Hello there, this is Simato for you. Yet again, let me take this opportunity to appreciate you for your company. I'm glad that we are growing our channel day by day, and very many people are giving me reviews as they're appreciating our channel and congratulating us for the starting this channel. That is courtesy of you. Thank you so much. Today, this week, I feel like we dedicated to wealth creation, a very elusive and very exciting topic to humanity: wealth creation or riches, acquiring riches. Actually, I have several books on riches, but I feel like before even we deal with these books, because I have one here by Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is an entrepreneur in real estate in the United States, very wealthy guy. He has written several books. I've read several of his books. If you, most of you remember, The Rich Dad and Poor Dad was again written by Robert Kiyosaki. Then we have another book here, the oldest book called The Richest Man in Babylon. Is also one book on riches. But before we discuss this very important topic, today I feel like discussing this book by Robert Kiyosaki by the name Cash Flow Quadrant. Cash Flow Quadrant, according to Robert Kiyosaki, is classes of income earners in any society. In his book, Robert Kiyosaki highlighted some 4 classes of income earners. Number one category of, or the class of income earners is a class described as employee. Employees that you dedicate your time working for somebody or a certain company, then you are being paid based on your time that you dedicated in serving that company. Then you fall under that category of an employee. And the disadvantage of this group is that whenever you will not be available to offer your services to that company or even any person that has employed you, then you are not likely to have any money at the end of the day or a month. Then that is the disadvantages of being an employee. Then category number 2 that he highlighted is a category of people called self-employees. Self-employees is that you have your own business and you run it yourself. Like you have a shop or you have a motorbike, then you ride your own motorbike, then you get income out of it. Or say you have a taxi, you have bought a car, then you use it as a taxi, then you ferry people from one destination to another, then they pay you. That is being a self-employee. And the same problem falls to that people of that category of self-employee, is that whenever you will not be available, then you are likely to miss your income. That's a challenge with those 2 categories, actually, the employee and the self-employee. Then number 3 category that we highlighted is a category of people we refer as business owners. That you have a business, but you have employed some people who run that business for you. So your attention, your daily attention is not actually necessary in that business because there are people working for you. So there you can only be summoned or called upon whenever there is a complicated or technical challenge that has emerged in the business, then you go and sort it. But again, there, whether you are not well or you are absent, you are entitled to your income at the end of the day or at the end of the month because you have a business and people are working for you. That is the best thing with being a business owner. Then number 4 and the last category that he identified is a category of people called investors. Investors is that you have money, then you invest your money in these established companies, so that these companies at the end of the year or a month, as agreed upon, then they give you some commission based on your own agreement. Like, take for instance, you invest $1 million in Safaricom company. Then Safaricom at the end of the month, they deposit something to your account based on the share that you deposited in their company. That is where now self-actualization when it comes to freedom comes in, because you find all those people now traveling all over the world, somebody going to Dubai, going to America, just because they are free, because they have invested their money to a certain entity or a company that pay them commission, and their attention is not actually necessary that you go supervise the company. Those are established companies that can run their own issues, but you will only be there to maybe query the amount of commission that you received monthly or yearly. Whether you receive a little, you can go and complain why was it small this time around, or if you get more, you are again entitled to an explanation. Maybe the company has received more profits, and that's why your commission also increased. Those are 4 categories of people. And in his book, Bwana Robert Kiyosaki actually stated that it is the importance or wealth creation needs that we actually grow ourselves from being an employee, then you move to being a self-employee, then you are gaining your own control, then moving from self-employee now to business owner, that you have a business and some people are working for you, then it gives you that freedom to even be absent from the job, and again you have freedom of earning an income while your presence is not actually necessary every day. Then he says, after now being a business owner, you have acquired sizable or a good amount of wealth, then you invest that money to investments, and out of those investments you will be earning now without your time being needed. I mean your supervision, without your supervision being needed. Actually, if you aspire to be a rich man, then actually that is the line that you need to travel. You should move from an employee, self-employed, be a business owner as you head to being an investor, so that you can be guaranteed of income at the end of the month, whether you are present or you are absent, and that gives what we call financial freedom. Asanteni sana. I want to appreciate your time. Let's continue subscribing, sharing, and more importantly, leave comments so that we can engage our discussions going forward. Asante sana.